around the corner from my office. As noted on their website, their vision statement is contributing to a world where everyone can achieve wellbeing, their mission, helping youth in poverty achieve wellbeing, and their strategy, using research, evidence-based activities, collective impact, using partnerships to achieve joint goals, and the power of community. Integral to their mission is building formal and informal partnerships with other non-government groups, government organisations and businesses for the most effective use of resources to address youth wellbeing. Live Well Tasmania have had multiple work for the Dole projects, which commenced in 2013, which have constructed 2 community market gardens and are helping to develop a community centre. Live Well Tasmania has partnered with the Wynyard High School community to work with disadvantaged students who struggle in the classroom, often due to learning difficulties, in developing a market garden. They have found being in the garden, these students have found being in the garden particularly helps and helps the students with their socio-emotional difficulties, and are now broadening their projects to engage the community more widely, focusing particularly on community resilience. Live Well Tasmania is governed by a board with board members having a range of skills, including representatives from other community groups, and are currently developing multi-sectorial partnerships with groups such as Rural Health Tasmania, Big Heart, the Smith Family and Youth, Family and Community Connections, as well as local councils and state government departments. Live Well Tas has developed good partnerships with Wynyard Council and, as I mentioned, the local high school. The principal of the high school and the Community Development Officer of the council are both part of the steering committee, supporting this strong partnership model. This organisation has run a number of Healthy Tasmania funded projects which have been successful in engaging the community and which have built their capacity to expand their reach. They have successfully managed projects funded by organisations such as the Federal Department of Agriculture, the Victorian Department of Primary Industries, the Tasmanian Department of Premier and Cabinet, the Foundation for Rural and Regional Renewal, the Calvary Hospital and Skills Tasmania. Live Well Tasmania has a statewide project called Community Exchange Network Tasmania, or CENS, currently with over 600 members who trade goods and services without the use of money. They have also recently been awarded another project as part of the Regional Jobs Investment Package, which will establish a 3rd market garden. These 3 gardens, plus the growing space of their community centre, will provide substantial quantities of produce for an agri-social enterprise which is also in the pipeline. Live Well Tasmania puts out an informative monthly newsletter which promotes not only what they're doing in the community but also other community activities. And it really is pages long, Mr President. It's very informative. It was pleasing to read in the November newsletter that they, in partnership with Warrawin Early Learning Centre, the childcare centre that Wynyard Council run, have received a small grant titled Be Literate, that's B-E-E, which aims to raise awareness of this vital work that bees do for us. This will involve establishing a small bee-attracting gardens at the Warrawin Early Learning Centre, as well as Live Well Tasmania working with the Wynyard Community Garden to build recycled bee hotels for children to take home. Mr President, we have many isolated people in our community who often suffer from poor health as a result of this isolation. The North West also has a range of other adverse outcome statistics for which our youth in particular are problematic. These include low education rates, high smoking rates, high teenage pregnancy rates, high alcohol and drug use. Live Well Tasmania believes addressing these problems requires a whole of community response and are working hard to build the capacity of our community to respond. We first need to build community capacity, primarily in terms of willingness of people to work together. Mr President, I commend the Live Well Tasmania Coordinator, Ms Robin Crabb, and all the team who work so hard for the betterment of our community in and around Wynyard in such important work, and it does deserve to be recognised.